Hello Aries, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and this is the reading between you and the person you are dealing with. So you and your person reading. So on one side I'll be pulling off your energies, on the other side will be the energies of the person you are dealing with, okay? And we'll be taking the clarifiers for the same and then the guidance from the universe. Okay, and yes, you can find that the energies are reversed, so please feel free to swap the characters or pick your sides, rather, I should say. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so on your side, we have the King of Swords. Let's see what's on your person's side. Okay, so on their side, we have the Ace of Wands. Let's see what's the most likely outcome in this situation. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So as far as you are concerned, Aries, with the King of Swords, you are behaving a little detached, cold, and sort of trying to be being in your own power, sort of focusing more on yourself, not indulging much with that person, not talking to that person much. So it is all about being with yourself and not investing much in the relationship itself, or not investing in the person. Okay, and that can be because of any reason, but definitely you are either you may even be cutting off this person, or maybe in general you are not totally invested in it. It is just the beginning of this relationship perhaps, and that is why you are guarded. It can be this also. Okay, so if it is just a beginning of a relationship, so you are guarded, you are not immediately plunging into the relationship, and you're planning to take it slow, so you are not opening up emotionally immediately, and not opening up your cards, basically, I should say. That is you. And as far as your person is concerned, this person wants a new beginning with you. This person is very, very invested in you and is very passionate about you. Okay, but what I am getting here is, I think it's a wise move for you to take it slow. That is what you are doing. If it is an initial relationship, or even if you are in a relationship and it is your current energy for whatever reason, but it is wise for you to take it slow. I think you are on the right track. And here with the Six of Pentacles as a mutual outcome, or the most likely outcome, I think both of you will be working on this relationship, trying to balance it and try to work it out, sort of. Okay, now let me see what are the clarifiers. What else can I get for you? Not taking the pop-up cards. So let's see, why is this King of Swords here for? Okay, again King of Swords being clarified by the King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is on your side. Okay, let's see what's on their side. Okay, okay, we have the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, again an ace, and the Justice. Okay, so two major cards over here. Let's see what's the most likely outcome in this scenario. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Okay. First of all, let's move ahead. I'll take the clarifiers more if I need to. So, what's going on here is I've already told you that you are being very, very guarded over here. You are definitely very guarded here with the King of Swords for whatever reason it is. Okay, and it is being clarified by another King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So, what I see here is, see, the way you are behaving like this, the reason is that you have what I'm getting here is there is a past behind you in which you didn't feel good about yourself. There has been a past, there has been a life in this relationship or in some other relationship. Okay, it can be, but there has been a part of your life in which you have sort of struggled a lot, and you have had hard times. You had pretty hard times, and it was, and I what I'm getting here is, and it was not a small phase. It was not a small phase in which you have spent such a, it was a struggle for you. It was a time, testing times, I can say, sort of. You've had a tough life in the past, perhaps, and this those testing times have really made you, I should say, very, very cautious, very wise. It's sort of when you suddenly become big, suddenly you become mature, you suddenly grow up, sort of a thing. So it has taught you a lot. Those testing times have really taught you a lot. That's what I'm getting. It was a really tough time of your life, whatever it was. That's what I'm getting again and again. In it can be in any way or in all the ways. Maybe financially, emotionally, maybe you were alone, rejected, whatever it was, but it was such a testing time, and then you have really worked very, very hard on yourself with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles to bring that smile on your face. Don't be gender specific over here, being the male in the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. No, what I am getting here is that this is the reason that you have worked really very, very hard on yourself. So you don't want to lose that mental peace which you have attained. You don't want to lose that happiness, because you have really worked hard on yourself. You are now, rather I should say, now you have got that self-worth also in your own self, first of all. And apart from that, I think maybe you have even built up financially also, not only personally in your inner, it's about inner growth, it is also about the finances. So you have really worked hard and brought yourself to this status, in whatever status you are in the physical world also, financial and material stuff, and in your inner being also. So you have really worked on your soul. You have really worked hard to be in a, to bring that smile on your face, to bring that happiness in your life, and you've done it all alone. There was nobody with you, perhaps, during those testing times to sort of help you in any way. So you've done it all alone. Okay, that is what I'm getting. And since you have done this work all alone and you have now built up yourself, you really don't want to spoil it at any cost. You really don't want that hurt again, and that is why you are taking it slow. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here on from your side. As far as your person is concerned, with the Ace of Wands, I've already told you this person is very passionate and they really want a new beginning with you. And here with the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, and the Justice, Okay. So that is for sure that this person sees you as a wish fulfillment. This person literally prays, prays to God that this person really wants a new beginning with you. They pray to God, their wishes should be granted, and they really want this relationship with you. It's like that. Okay. Though with the justice, I'm getting here is that they have their own fears, uh, because you are not opening up. Perhaps maybe they are fearful that this proposal of theirs may be rejected, this relationship will work out or not. It's something like that, but they are smiling and somehow trying to make it. That is what it is. That's what I'm getting. They are somehow trying to balance their inner fears. Can be for this relationship, will it work out or not, or what, for whatever reason they also have some inner fears, but they're not showing them. Okay, maybe because the things are not moving as they would like them to move. That is the thing, but they are smiling, being very balanced and trying to make it work somehow, because they see you as a wish fulfillment. They really want you because they feel as if this relationship is going to give them all the happiness, and they will feel really liberated if they get you. And here I'm getting, with the Ace of Swords, I'm getting a very positive vibe with this card. This person is thinking about you, trying to balance themselves in a very cool way. It's one thing, but this person actually, what I'm getting, the vibe is this person, maybe this person meditates a lot, maybe this person is very intuitive. It's giving that vibe. Maybe this person has some spiritual, that higher spiritual sense, or they meditate a lot. But this person is definitely a mature person, a very cool, calm, collected person. This person, this is the vibe. I'm getting a very positive vibe from this person. Maybe this person is spiritually inclined to a little higher level. Maybe they pray a lot, they meditate a lot, or something like that. They know a lot. They are very very intuitive. It can be this also. They know what's happening around. This also can be. But it is a positive vibe, not a negative thing. Very rather, it's the most positive uh, card I'm feeling over here till now, as far as they are concerned. Okay, as a mutual outcome, as I said, you're trying to work things together, trying to balance the situation. Okay, working hard on it. And here with the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords, see, I think you will be, it is a tight rope. To make this relationship work is really a tight rope, actually. Perhaps for both of you, or you. It's not that tough for you, but you are going to make it. See, this person is pretty confident that they will be able to make it. That's what I'm saying. So maybe you will have a new beginning with this person. This person is pretty confident and they know that they will be able to make this relationship work. They are moving towards you in a very, very confident way. They won't let it go. And but here with the Three of Swords, what I'm getting is, I think this is the same energy, because, as to why you are taking it slow, because you have really cried your heart out in the past. There has been a life in the past which has really made you feel miserable, alone, and totally wrecked, I should say. It's that sort of energy. It was a very very painful situation from which you have come out. Okay, so that is why You are very, very cautious in this relationship, and I think it's good. But you will be able to make it. Let me see what is the. I wonder why I don't know why I want to take few more cards. Let's see what's there. The most likely outcome. I want some more messages for the most likely outcome. Okay, we have the Temperance, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So, with the Temperance, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups, what I am getting here is it is really very tough for you to commit to it basically. Because here also, what I was getting was that you are more focused on yourself. Still, you are more focused on yourself, though this person has a lot of confidence that they will be able to make it work, but you are very, very reluctant in coming out of that past of yours. You're very reluctant in coming out of that past. You want a life, you have a world of your own, you have a life of your own, which you really don't want anybody to mess up actually. You are focused on yourself, and here with the Temperance, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups, literally with the Temperance, what I am getting here is that this person is really trying to make it work. They're totally focused on you, and this is some divine connection, and that is why this person is totally bent upon making this relationship happen, because that is what they feel, that it is a divinely guided relationship and they just want it. They're totally focused on it and trying to balance. Again, it's all about balance as to how to work things out. But here with the Nine of Swords, you are really held back. You have your own sorrows, you have your past. It's really becoming very, very tough for you to come out of that thing, because you don't want any agony again. With the Page of Cups over here, still I don't feel that things are coming sort of moving fast, but yeah, this person is trying to think of the ways and the means as to how to make it happen, sort of, and you are sort of above them in a sense, as if not above them actually, but it's like it's something they want to catch on, but they are not able to. It's something like that. With the Page of Cups, that's what I'm getting. They want to have you, they want to have a new beginning with you, but it is sort of they are not able to catch you, they are not able to get you, and that is what they're thinking as to how to do that. So, more or less similar messages, I should say, as I had. So, I think it's not moving as far as this reading is concerned. Things are not moving as such. Let me see what is the guidance from the universe. Number 4 may be of some significance for you. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So basically, again, what I am getting here is that you need to take your time to focus on yourself. If you need the time, take the time, and take the time for yourself to flourish, for this relationship to flourish. If you want, you can make it happen, but if it requires time, then give it that time. That is what I am getting from this. So Aries, that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.